we got some breaking news coming up. Oh boy, so we got some pretty crazy news today. So in Japan, right, I don't even think the stores are open, but some people have already gotten, I think some YouTubers that are from Hong Kong, I'm pretty sure, have actually already gotten their hands on this stuff, because I think they actually get it a day early, right? So we actually got a teaser for next month, which I believe is a booster. That's the same month, I think, that comes with the new Gashapon layer random set or whatever. So we got a date, obviously, May 25th. So it's kind of, that month's gonna be pretty dry, I would say, because we only really get the Gashapon and we get a booster. So unless the actual base is gonna be really crazy, I mean, I guess this month was probably gonna be the best one, other than the launch month, since we have Fafnir and the new random booster and Storm Pegasus remake this month, which technically should be counted Pegasus and the random booster, whatever. So the shape is very interesting. So I said to myself, could this maybe be Spriggan? Because I was thinking of base it could possibly be. And I was thinking, well, I don't think it could be Spriggan, because then after the blader you try to associate with it would have to be Delta Akane, however you say his name, because it looks like Shu, but you're forgetting that the names of the bladers have to match the actual Bay. Shu, the S, the first letter in his name, is for Spriggan, right? And the thing is, I can't find the tweet. But I'm pretty sure the voice actor already confirmed that they're not going to be in Beyblade Burst GT. So that means either Shu's out of the question, along with Spriggan, or Spriggan will come back, but under new owner. Which probably maybe that part if Spriggan does come back. And it's not really out of the question since Fafnir has a new blader for it, similar to how Excalibur and Kirbyus has a new blader for it. So I was thinking, so if it's a blader, I think it might be Delta, for the simple reason that Delta is basically he's sort of like Suo, where it's the first few episodes, he's kind of on the sidelines. I think maybe he'll probably get I think he might be the next Bay, if not whatever is going to be in June, I guess. I don't know. So this is another side shot of it. So I basically cleaned it up with my lovely skills. So May 25th, 2019. According to the Volca Project, it's a balance type. And I'm pretty sure the Volca Project also said that the main layer and the random layer Gashapon is a defense type. I'm not too sure. Somebody can confirm just in case I'm wrong. So, in terms of owners, right? If it is the letter D, it could either be the return of Death Scyther, right? If it's the return of Death Scyther, because the letter D, that would make sense. Daigo returning Blader, I think that'd be pretty cool. Or Death Scyther just returning in general. This could maybe also be Delta's Bay, which could be Death Scyther, since DD, Delta, Death Scyther, right? So it's either Daigo returns with Death Scyther, or Delta comes with Death Scyther, or Delta comes with a new Bay, or maybe Longinus. And I'm saying maybe Longinus, not because the owner could be Louis. First off, it has to be Louis because we don't have anyone else that has an L in their name yet, unless there is. I was thinking maybe Louis could come back since, well, Louis is basically, he kind of you didn't really get that good of a treatment with Cho-z. Kind of just there for 13, 14 episodes, not really. Barely did anything. I think it'd be cool if he returned in GT, because you have basically Ace Dragon, which is a Dragon Bay, and you have Louis, who's sort of like this original Dragon Bay owner and Beyblade Burst. And I'm only saying Louis because the shape sort of either reminds me of Death Scyther or Longinus with the shape, and I don't think it's too ridiculous to think, especially if when you look at the shape and you try to rotate it at counterclockwise, right? It kind of makes sense if it were an actual dragon thing, and I think that could probably work. But let's go over it. So either Delta has Death Scyther or he has his own Bay. Most likely Delta will have his own Bay. I don't think Death Scyther, although it would be cool to see Death Scyther in general, which goes back to my next thing, which is either Daigo has his Death Scyther, which I did, I kind of just did a concept thing where I kind of just tried to do my best to Photoshop that, where I kind of put the blades on certain parts, which I think could make a lot of sense if it was Death Scyther. If it's not, you know, enjoy this longest Photoshop which I just basically just changed the hue on Ace Dragon. Let's basically get that. So we do have all these possible options. So what I really want to see in the comment section is, who do you think, okay, I'll do a poll also, and also tell me in the comments, do you think this new Beyblade, I just realized if it's a balance type, probably isn't Longinus or Death Cipher, because it's balance type. And if it's okay, if it actually is confirmed to balance type, that goes out the window and it's probably Delta. If it's not 100%, then you can tell me if you think it could be maybe an attack type in those two. If not, it's Delta, because I just realized if it is a balance type, that wouldn't make any sense. So, in other news, right, so this is like the first part. This is the theory part that comes in it. Most of it's, everything I just said is speculation. Except for like the main picture of the Bey, that's it. So what's really cool now, and I saw this on Twitter, you are not going to believe what they did. They did a flippin' campaign. Not just for the Fafnir, right? Not just for the Fafnir. I know you're like, what? For the Fafnir and flippin' Cosmo Valkyrie. Get this. The rates for this is kind of bad for how you can pull this. It is 1 in every 72. And I'm pretty sure you get, for Cosmo Valkyrie, you get the Gold Cosmo layer base, and for Fafnir, complete Gold Fafnir, I'm pretty sure. So that's Cosmo Valkyrie. It's a little bit hard to see, but I do have this image of Fafnir right here. And actually, I do have a video, I do have a picture of actually Cosmo, which I'll show in a second, but yeah, this Fafnir looks insane, man, insane. Cosmo Valkyrie as well, which will probably have the picture go up somewhere now. Both of these are basically 1 in every 72, which is, it kind of sucks, because first off, that's how they get you to buy the random booster, because if it's 1 in every 72, everyone's going to try to get the prize Bey, and the prize Bey already hard enough to get, which either could mean maybe the random booster rates might be a little bit better, since they probably maybe have made a lot of regular ones over the gold ones. That Fafnir though, that Fafnir looks amazing. Golden Fafnir. Which I think is very interesting, because a detail that I noticed is that the Wizard layer base, instead of the rubber being blue, I think it's yellow, and I think that's the difference. It's interesting, because the last Bey that actually was 1 every 72 was Black Revive Phoenix, and before that I think was Black Spriggan Requiem. Black Cho-z Achilles was 1 in every 20th, I'm pretty sure, so the rate was a little bit easier to pull. But yeah, that's kind of our news for today. So these new releases, I'm gonna see whenever I'm able to get them. I'll try to do an update. Something I actually do want to mention, just to leave off with. I actually did do a video reviewing episode 4 of Beyblade Burst GT. So if you like GT stuff, check out my episode review. I do a bunch of battles on that. But I'm kind of excited right now. It's very interesting to see how they're doing a lot of these variations, and I think it's I'm telling you right now, actually something else I also want to show to leave off. I almost actually forgot to talk about this. Yeah, it was one of the Master Blader accounts, I'm pretty sure. They've been posting, I talked about this on my Twitter, which is @Zankye, by the way. Follow me on Twitter if you want to see some of my opinions on this stuff. I don't only share video links, I usually tweet about Beyblade news and my thoughts on it. But they released pictures actually for all the random booster base, who actually know what the colored parts look like. So I just want to get this out of my system, because I just want to do a little bit of a mini rant on this stuff. Now like 90% of this random booster looks great. Okay, so first off, Orb Aegis, what is that? 0 turn quick prime, amazing. Amazing colors, looks fantastic, love it. Vice Leopard, okay. Vice Leopard, having that same operate annoys me, because what TAKARA has been doing, and I think it's lazy, they've been okay, if they want to repeat a part like Sword or whatever, or operate in the next random booster, go ahead. But for God's sake, man, change the color. Stop trying to just like slightly darken up the color on this thing, making it like a darker shade of like rose or whatever for operate, or whatever shade of red it is, whatever specific shade. That annoys me. Same thing with Sword. Sword, okay, we had like a dark blue version, okay. We have a light blue from Buster, we have a dark blue from Garuda, and then if we just keep on like, we just get another one, we're just slightly more of a lighter color. That annoyed me. Same thing with this Vice Leopard. I mean, it's good to get the layer of Vice Leopard, and you get 1 prime in proof, which is a black proof, so that's the positive. Just that operate annoys me so much. Now, Dead Hades is, I didn't like Dead Hades at first. I said it was probably one of the worst ones in terms of the colors. I kind of like Dead Hades now. Dead Hades is, what is that, 8 Prime and Expand, Black Expand. It seems like a lot of black frames on this, which I kind of like. Extreme Dash, super good. Hades with Extreme Dash, by the way. TAKARA knows what's up. Buster Excalibur probably might be my favorite one in the whole booster. Zenith, which is white with red, and Absorb, which is black. Amazing colors, and then ended off, there is Bushin Dragon 7 with a friction that's not a lazy recolor, finally! Amazing, and by the way, that is Retsu on the layer weight for Dragon. Then after we have Slash Ashura Zan with 5 in Quest. I like the color. I think this booster is probably the best one we have gotten in a long time. Yeah, that's kind of it. I just wanted to leave off with that because that booster set has just been on my mind. So I guess tell me in the comment section below what's your favorite bait in the whole random booster set. Yeah, but that's it. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my eventual coverage on the booster and Fafnir stuff. I'm really hyped for Pegasus. Really hyped for Pegasus. Okay, that's it for now. Have an awesome day and enjoy your weekend.